What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of How to Fix Flags on Domination on Modern Warfare 3. And in today's video, we have everybody's favorite, Terminal. I'm going to crap on Terminal. I hate the way it plays on Domination. As you guys can see, we are on the quote-unquote equivalent of A side. This ain't no side. I'm spawning in the middle of A and C. So, let's get into this, because this Domination setup sucks. Okay, so as you guys know, the main spawn for having A is back here behind the metal detectors, and you gotta push three certain ways. Okay, you either gotta push to C, all right, or you gotta push towards the middle, or you gotta push towards A. Okay, so this doesn't make any mathematical sense, right? Because I thought A and C are the home flags. Why do I get to choose whether I spawn on C or A? But when you spawn on the B side, you spawn in between B and C. And you get the better elevation. So not only do you get the option to like safely get 2 points easily out of the game, you also get the high ground. Worst flag setups ever. So the first problem with spawning over here is this right here is the worst ever to push around, because they have so many opportunities to defend, right? So if you're on this side, you have up here, you have behind the flowers, you have over here, you have the golf cart, right? You can come up here and you can sit right here and wait for people to come around the corner. Like, there's so much easy in it, like, to hold the lines of sight. And like, it'd be different if you could just, but like, you're just gonna get blasted. This is the worst flags placement on a map that I could think of. I don't know any worse ones. I'm talking all three of them. They all suck. And so this sucks, right? And then again, if you spawn on A, right? And you either have to push through here. So now you have to push. You could probably get shot from the plane, you can get shot from up there, you can get shot from up there, you can get shot from anybody in the bottom building. If people are paying attention, they're probably down there, they can shoot at you. It's just the worst. And then this is the worst. This is the worst, is when you spawn here. Like, when you spawn here, this sucks. Because you're either forced to go and get shot from the middle of the map, or you have to go through a plane where you're stuck, or you jump out here and then you're over here again getting shot from everywhere. It's so bad. It's ridiculous. Okay? It's just bad. So what I would do, all right, now let's talk about solutions before I continue to go on to a rant. All right, first thing is the spawn point for everybody is back there, right? So if that's the spawn point, all right, we're gonna move B. Okay, so B is gonna come over here and it's gonna sit right there. Okay, that forces everybody to have to come down here. Now you're saying, Austin, well, there's no cover. There is. Okay, because let's be honest, if you push up there, like, I could sit right here and capture B. If you push up there, you're probably getting shot. And then you're asking, oh, well, this still side has an advantage. It's evened out because now we can come, if you're on the A side, you can come out of the plane right here, right? Like, you can jump down here, boom, right? And now you can come around here, and now you can have a play on B. So you can get up here, right? Watch an angle here, maybe challenge people up there, challenge people up here to cover B. Now, what I would do is I would probably put some more cover here, but this is where I would put B. Okay, and then I would move C. C would be right here. This is where C would be. Okay, C would be right here. So that way now you would have to make a decision. You either go here, okay, or you go the other way. And then what I would do with A is I would move A more of back here. Okay, because honestly, guys, like listen, not every map is meant for every game mode. You can do it if you do a 3-lane map, but if in maps that you're not going to have very good strict lane 3-lane maps, then what you need to do is you need to make the flags just play the best on the map. And yeah, you're probably not going to be able to have there's probably not going to be a lot of people that are going to go to that side of the map anymore. There's no need to be over there, right? And if you really wanted to, what you could do just out of the giggles, if you really wanted to, here's another option, is what you could do is if you're going to have the flags like this, and let's say the map is supposed to be played like sideways, right? What I would do then is I would move B to the middle here, right? And that's how I would do it. I would move B, and then you just play the elongated way, right? And so, you know, if you're up here, right, you can defend B, but so can they. And then, but then you have a fair fight between the plane and up here. And now it's now you're using like that side of the map to flank when really no one's going to do that. Or you use the other side, but it really isn't going to be a flank. So again, like everybody likes terminal. The reason why people like terminal is because it's easy to like spawn trap. That's why they like terminal. I don't want an easy spawn trap. I want you to have to earn the spawn trap. And so honestly, you know what you should do is probably just put it right here in the middle. Just put it right there in the middle. You know, call it a linear lane if you're looking at the map. Just boom, right down the middle. Or, you know, maybe throw C here, A there, and then you have, you know, B right there in the, yeah. Then you have all this lane right here, and then you have all this lane. I mean, this map is just not, like, it's just not a good layout map for it may be good for search and destroy, but just, like, Call of Duty isn't about, like, peeking. Like, there shouldn't be, like, this. We're not Rainbow Six Siege. We're not CSGO. Like, we need to run around and shoot people. And, like, you know, if you're going to be on a head glitch, I should be able to use a smoke and throw a stun and do stuff like that. This map doesn't warrant that. Whoever thought C and A being over there and then making the map play that way just doesn't make any sense. What I would do is I would make the map feel a lot smaller. All right? So I would put C right here, right? And then that way you run down. And then you have B, or B, probably put B right here, right? And then you have A where it's at. Boom. Very simple. So if you spawn an A, boom, now you're both running to B. They spawn at C, they're both running over there. Now, here's the thing. Here's the good thing, right? Is if you want to play a more close quarters, like line of sight map, and now you make it simple. Here's the left lane. There's the middle lane. There's the right lane. So the left lane, this would be where you would have B in there, and then you would try to hold this lane, and then you could have a 4 fight, but it's not over an objective. If I'm here and I'm holding B, that should be good. And then the other thing though is if you're playing the outside, this would be the flank side of the map. Like if you needed to flank and flip spawns, because that is a good side to hold, you know, you would have someone over here, or they would just flank around and go around and flip the spawns. And it would make this power position a lot more reasonable. Whereas like right now you can cover C and B. That's not fair. Not fair at all. Now obviously like if C was right here and B was right there, yeah, it can cover both still. But the thing is like it's evened out now, because instead of looking this way and covering the only really attack that you would get, you'd be looking this way. So if I wasn't paying attention to the left, I could get shot from all of that area. So that's, bro, this map could have so much potential if they just did that. Just put the flags right here the same way it is on A. That way you run in, boom, and then you push in to take B. Now you guys are fighting B. Now you watch that way. You watch that way. And then maybe the spawns for you know, the points are, you know, you're spawning out there in the flag and you're spawning back there, and then you run up there, you run up the plane, or vice versa. You know, if more people over here, then you spawn in that back building over there, and then you spawn in that back corner. Like, it's very evened out, and you just put B right here, and now you have a room that you can control to defend B, and you have to throw stuns, you have to use stuff, you know, and you would have to sit in here to hold it. It would just be so much better. The way the flag is on this map is just not healthy for the game. So with that being said, you guys let me know in the comments below what you think. Again, I think Terminal has the worst flag placement, the way the map is laid out. They basically want you to play, you know, this side to this side, which is the lanes. It makes sense, but then you throw B over there, and then you keep everybody on A spawning in this back spawn over here. So it's a cross. So when you have A, you spawn across B, so it makes it even harder. So basically, if you spawn here at A, you have to hold A or C, but the problem is trying to get to C is one of the worst things in the world. And then trying to get to B is one of the worst things in the world too, because then, you know, you have the people up here. So you guys let me know in the comments below what y'all think. I think if I was to fix the flags, I would try B right there in the middle there. I would make it in you know, a C to A type fight where you have the 3 lanes. You have the middle lane there, you have this lane, and then you have the the lane over there, and you just go across. That's how I would do it. You guys let me know in the comments below what you think.